Who all practiced Contra? I'm curious.
I did.
I played a little bit last night, and I just did a small test run, but that's it. Like, I know what's going to happen up to the energy zone, and then I died there last night, so I don't remember anything past that.
I did play a little during some test recordings, so I got to the third level, and not any further.
Is it just me, or is the third level the hardest level in this game? Like
The third level, oh, the waterfall?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's pretty tricky.
All right, so, welcome to the Contra race, guys. This is the Talking Time Contra race, and let's go ahead and introduce ourselves in alphabetical order. I'm Brickroad.
I'm Dadaph, I'm the crazy bird guy.
Hi, it's Kishi from the internet.
And this is Nick.
Wait. From which internet? Because there are several.
Just down the block.
Wait, let's talk about where else Kishi is from. Kishi, who made this game?
I believe it was Konami?
And where is it that you work?
Konami.
So it's your fault we haven't had a Suikoden game in like 10 years.
Suika what?
So I'm just explaining why Kishi is going to wipe the floor with the rest of us.
Yeah, it's pretty much going to be a race between the three of us, and then Kishi's involvement will be to see how many times he can clear the game before we all game over in base 2.
Well, I'm by no means a Contra speedrunner. I just try to play on the hardest difficulty without dying.
All right,
He's just a simple country gentleman.
let's get this horribleness started. Everybody ready?
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Ready?
3, 2, 1, starts. And if I don't fall off the bridge in stage 1, I will consider it a good beginning.
Oops, I screwed up the code.
Uh-oh.
Oops.
Yeah, I guess I should explain. The 30-man code is legal. I'm too much of a show-off to use it, and I can't imagine Kishi is using it either.
What code?
Hey, what does the R do?
It increases your firing rate.
Oh, okay.
For all
Just
guns, or
it's
just the
rapid.
main? For just like the main gun?
I don't think it affects the machine gun, but it should affect everything else.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Well, it's kind of weird that you get it like right after the machine gun. Then.
Yeah.
I picked up an F, and now I'm sad.
Oh.
F is the worst.
It's pretty bad. I don't like it. I like the spread, and I like the
just picked it
laser.
up, too. Oops. Well, now I don't have it anymore. This went better in my test play just now.
Spread is my gun of choice in NES Contra, and laser is my gun of choice in the Xbox version, which I guess was the original arcade version.
Yes. Spread is pretty much objectively the best in the NES version.
It doesn't kill bosses quite as quickly as laser does in some cases.
I'm okay with that.
I am too.
Especially since speedrunners found a trick. I mean, if you're just playing normally, casually, you might notice that when you use the spread, it doesn't always shoot out all 5 bullets.
Oh,
Right.
just lost my
And you
friend.
can manipulate...
Is that due to sprite limits?
Yeah, pretty much. But you can manipulate that to have the spread gun shoot all the bullets it can in like one direction. So it's like twice as efficient as the machine gun, if you know what you're doing.
I just came over it. Oh god.
Oh, that was fast.
I'm resetting the aim. There's no way I'm gonna make it.
So did you both botch the code?
Okay, I got it in correctly now. I botched it the first time because I was entering it the way that you would on a regular controller,
Oh.
forgetting that my buttons were slightly switched.
I did that too. I'm using an SNES controller, so I got my B's and Y's mixed up.
Yeah, that's exactly what I did. But I got my 30 mans now.
And you will need
So
all
many
of
mans.
them.
I will need all of them. We'll see if I can actually clear the game on 30 lives.
Kishi, what is your best Contra run? Like, what is your best accomplishment in this game?
Well, since this game doesn't have difficulty settings, I just beat it one life and said that's it. I never really tried for a speed run.
How many loops can you do in one life? Because it gets harder on the second loop, doesn't
A
it?
little, I think. I think it only has 2 loops. I've probably done both in one run before, but it's not too much different, I think.
Okay, Because I've done 2 loops in one life, but that was many years ago.
Yeah, the practice run I did for this was the first time I ever really paid attention to my time. And like I said, start to finish, it was about a little under 13 minutes.
Considering that the world record is like 10 minutes and change.
Yeah, not too bad.
No, I lost my spread again. The worst in this game is when you... It's when you, die, and then when you fall back into the screen, you die again, because you fall directly into a pit.
Yes, I agree with
yes.
that.
Happens to me all the time. Okay, I'm at the boss of stage 1. Everyone else is on stage 3 by now. Maybe
I
that.
just completed stage 2.
Yeah.
I thought I was gonna be the bad one.
Nope, it's gonna be me. Alright, I'm in the base now, finally. I don't do too bad at the bases. But I do take forever to clear them. I'm basically...
Yeah, I try to be very careful in the base levels, because I try to lay on the floor as much as possible, and only come up for air every few seconds. And basically cry a lot.
Just got a thing. Power up, and I have no idea what it was. Didn't seem to have really done anything for me.
That was close. Alright, I've 1 life to base 2.
Not me.
That's nice.
I'm still on the waterfall.
Oh,
This game is almost like too intense for normal commentary.
It is. I don't know what to... Like, I don't know what to talk about, except that, like, I'm really nervous all the time, guys. I'm about to die, constantly.
I'm having a lot of trouble seeing the bullets on the waterfall
There
platform.
That's because all the bullets in this game are like 1
in my
pixel.
test play, I had a bunch of trouble playing at the default resolution and seeing bullets, so I had to bump mine up to like 60.
I have a problem seeing my own bullets now.
I tried bumping up the resolution,
I'm doing okay, but
but then my CPU couldn't handle recording at that resolution, so...
Fortunately, I have a nice new beast of a CPU. Oops,
my PC can't handle MES.
I will say, I may be in last place in this race, but I'm doing way the hell better than I was last night, my test play.
I think by default you're doing better than everybody who's not racing.
Because yeah, I just cleared the first base, and I still have, let's see, 29 lives. Which at this point, in my test play yesterday, I had like 50. I had burned through half my lives in the first 2 levels, which was pretty ignominious.
For some reason I can never keep my spread gun to the boss of base 2. I always die in base 2.
That sucks.
There's also a trick with the spread gun in the base levels where normally you can only have like 2 shots of spread on screen at the same time when there's a little pause in between them. But you can optimize your speed by sort of delaying your shots just a little. And you can get like a solid stream of spread shots going, and you can get through these rooms like twice as fast. Well, it's very hard to do. I can barely do it, but it's interesting.
Oh, and this boss takes forever with the pea shooter.
Which boss are you on?
Base 2.
Oh, yeah, base 2. Sucks.
Okay, I'm at unknown territory now. I just made it to base 2. And I have a confession to make. I never actually played this game.
You're doing very well then.
In one way, I did. I played a game called Probotector. It's the same game,
right.
but...
So are you playing Probotector or are you playing Contra?
No,
Right.
I'm not. It's a lot slower than the American game, so I'm playing Contra now.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
So Pro Protector runs slower because of PAL issues.
It's the PAL version.
Oh.
It's the same
I'm
game,
at
but
the
it
waterfall boss.
has the robots instead
Oh
of
my- oh.
humans.
How did I
It's
manage
pretty
to
insane.
lose my spread instantly on the waterfall boss? That was really shameful.
Alright. Base 2 clear, and the game gets a little easier from this point.
I just noticed I can duck.
No. Ah. Freaking arms. Alright. Waterfall boss down. Let's see, what's my rest here? 25. Not too shabby.
If you have to continue, does it continue with 30 lives?
It does,
Yes.
as I discovered last night.
Oh, good.
Base 2's last base in the game, right?
Yeah, there's only the 2 bases. Alright, here's the hard part of Snowfield.
Oh, the tanks.
No,
I
the
don't-
water part. The tanks are fine as long as I've got spread.
Tanks fine as long as you don't have the pea shooter. I do not understand how you're not supposed to die.
You have to push the button really fucking fast.
Yeah, basically. You gotta be Master Takahashi to beat that stuff.
Or use a turbo controller, I guess.
Yeah, there's basically a limit to how much I'm willing to cheat in race.
I don't know, does turbo controller count as cheating in Contra?
Whatever.
Maybe it shouldn't,
Exactly.
because
I wonder if I can make up my time if I
annoyed
just started
having to
over, right?
Constantly mash the fire button.
Contra's kind of like Gradius, where you just one death.
Yeah, you could probably still... It is! I was thinking that on the way over. I was thinking, you know, like, these are both Konami games, both shooters, and they both have the same...
Problem?
So what I'm looking for, the same, like... yeah, the same... I don't want to call it problem, but the same, like, design glitch, is what I'll say. In that, if you lose your power-up, then you're doubly screwed. Because, I mean, not only did you die, but you've lost the thing that made it possible for you to not die anymore.
Although that is excellent incentive to not die.
Well, yeah, I mean, just saying, hey, don't die. That's my tip for this game, don't die.
Right.
It's like, it doesn't work that well. Oh, awesome, I have fire.
It is a much
That'd be
different
really-
game with
This would be
spread
really
gun.
helpful against the base 2 boss, the fire gun.
Will it really? I almost would prefer
no,
the
I'm
pea shooter
being-
in that fight.
I'm being completely sarcastic. It's
Better for
going
hitting
to
those
be
little bubbles, probably.
ridiculous.
Yeah.
The stage 5 boss kind of almost doesn't exist if you have spread at that point.
Oh, is that the UFO?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's garbage. How did I dodge all the hard parts of that and then get creamed by the easy part?
Okay, I had a real hard time seeing the base 2 boss.
Oh, it's because of the flicker?
Yes.
Yeah.
The flicker is pretty bad.
And the window to hit it is so ridiculously small.
Yeah, it is. Oops.
Oh, my invincibility ran out 1 second too early. And I lost my spread.
Ouch. Hate when that happens.
Ah. Stop firing out the door to the face. It's the tasty boss.
Oh, good. Why not?
I am losing lives like crazy in this boss.
How many lives are you down to?
I don't know exactly.
Up.
It's because it's more than 4. But, But yeah, I think I just lost about 5 lives just on this base 2 boss. Okay, I just beat him, so let's see what my rest is like now. Rest 11. Great. Yeah, I went into this. I went into base 2 with like 27 left. Came out with 11.
I'm at rest 5.
Is rest the cutest alternate name for one-ups?
That I can think of offhand, yes.
Whenever I play a game that has rest, I...
Which is funny because
Yeah.
it's in such a macho game.
Yeah, it should be man's.
It should.
Not even men, just
finally made it to the
man's.
snowfield.
How did I not die there? That was a miracle.
I want to see that later.
That was like a Sam Jackson in Pulp Fiction miracle.
According to Hoyle.
Alright, I don't even know if there is a spread gun in this level.
Snowfield is where the normal jogging enemies turn into the most dangerous enemies in the game. Because they can just pop off the edge of the screen and out of nowhere and just shoot you.
Shoot me in the face.
Oh, there is a spread.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's-
up at the top of the screen now. I can't get up there.
Oh good, I don't have to fight this tank.
Might be in the middle of a jump, nothing you can do.
But I do have to fight it with fire.
Damn it.
Die, no! Ah,
Oh
lost my
no!
fire. To the stupid tank.
Well, congratulations. I mean, you didn't want fire anyway, really.
That's true. But I wanted something. It was like my consolation prize. And now I have to fight the second.
There we go, finally killed that scuba guy.
I don't know if you can hear it over the Skype, but this is me hammering the button as fast as I possibly can.
Oh, yeah, we can hear it.
Oh, I hear it. What
Yes.
stage are you on, Brick?
I'm just going into the Aliens Lair.
Oh, you're way ahead.
Nice.
I'll have to catch up on the second one.
Oh, okay. Like, the Alien Lair is the easiest stage in the game, but I have to play it very carefully. And I missed my machine gun, so there goes that idea.
Let's see. I am probably going to make it to the energy zone, but I don't know if I'm going to get past it on my first continue. It's pretty shaky. And I got... It's stage 6. And now I'm on the UFO.
No, but what do they do in the energy zone?
That's where they make energy.
I see.
Yeah! It's a power plant. Actually, is it a power plant? Is that what it's supposed to be?
I guess.
Aliens are weird, who knows?
Okay. That boss was not so bad with the pea shooter. The UFO.
No, not really.
It's probably the easiest boss in the game. Alright, energy zone, rest 5. This zone has the worst stage hazards. It's got all those fire and
I
things.
hate those fire things.
Yeah. All the fire elementals.
Oh,
what they are, right?
damn it! Lost my spread just before the alien.
Oh, that's
That is not good. Okay. Shoot, time to fire indiscriminately while watching the top of the screen here.
I love how long invincibility lasts in this game. Just lets you ignore like half a level.
yeah.
I don't know how I would get through the waterfall or the energy zone without it.
Well, I didn't pick it up on the waterfall. I missed it completely. And I still only lost like 2 lives on the waterfall. Which was way better than I did in the snowfield. I don't know if I agree with your assertion, Rick, that the waterfall is the hardest level in the game.
Alright,
First game over.
first loop is done.
Oh,
And Dadaph had a game over?
Yeah, the really weird thing about invincibility in this game is that the power up lasts forever, but your death invincibility is nothing.
Yeah, it's like a fraction of a second.
Yeah.
You would think, okay, I can jump through that bullet, but no, you can't.
I game overed. I game overed because trying to drop through a floor, you will, and I didn't know this, you will stand up for a second, and I was standing up directly into the fire.
Yeah.
And I was trying to drop through the floor.
That's the thing that happens.
Yeah. Over and over.
My problem was always misjudging when it's safe to stand up in the base levels. Because you would think you could stand up after a bullet goes over you, but you have to wait till that bullet completely leaves the bottom of the screen. Then you can stand up.
Yeah. Back to the fire. And the flames. It's like an 8-bit Dragon Force video here.
Pretty much the only safe way through the energy zone is just to memorize it. That's it.
Yeah, I'm finding that now because, you know, like I just lost about 6 lives going through it my first time, and then I'm back to where I was now, not losing a life. Because I had just played all this, and once you play it, it's really easy.
Alright, rest 5, going into the jungle again.
I'm also having a lot fewer deaths than I was in my trial run because I understand how my controller works better now. So remember when I was talking to you about all the deaths I was getting for not ducking properly?
Yes.
I'm a lot more careful of that now. Whoa, this guy sucks. Stop, no! I thought he was gonna jump or something. I thought he was a Mega Man boss. I didn't realize I had to jump over him.
Oh yeah, screw that guy.
I think I died as I beat the boss and got an extra life. That's called a triple threat.
No, I don't want laser here. I want my.
Oh, it's called a triple crown.
Yes.
Alright, the Mega Man boss is dead. Contra Man, we'll call him.
Contra Man.
Yes. Now I'm in the hangar. I remember liking this level, and I don't remember
I would not stop jumping
but
from
when
it.
I would play this as a kid with my friend, I guess,
Did you love
I was
spikes?
a big Spike fan.
I'm just impressed you got to the hangar level as a kid. I never did.
I think it was because I was playing with my friend who was much better than I was.
I also
And
don't think I
and
know
I
the
stole
Konami code.
I stole all his lives, constantly. Although, this does have the worst thing in the game, potentially, which is these walls, which you just have to stand there and fire at forever.
Yeah, the surprise walls that always kill me and take my spread gun away.
Yeah. I'm not even mad that they kill me, I'm just mad that I have to stand here and shoot them. Like, that's worse than dying to me.
They're
Possibly because I have 30 lives.
Walls of boredom, yes.
Yeah.
Ah!
Yeah, Red Falcon's deadly ennui trap.
Game over at stage 8.
Damn.
I like what a dick move it is that the minecarts will kill you. It's like, did that really need to happen? Fortunately, I'm invincible. Up until the point where I lose my invincibility.
Oh, the base bosses are so much nicer when you have spread.
Ah!
Oh, I lost my machine gun. I love machine guns. My second favorite gun after spread.
I would take machine gun over pretty much anything except spread or laser.
I don't like laser that much. I basically just like machine gun because I don't have to jam on the button anymore.
Yeah, I can see that.
Oh, I got the spread and I jumped in a hole.
Well, why'd you do that?
I don't know. It was luring me in, I think.
Seemed like the right thing to do, huh?
I don't even know how this boss works. I mean, as will be clear once people see my video of trying to fight it.
So you can't skip the ending or the credits or anything, can you?
No, you just gotta sit there and watch them.
Cool.
That's awesome, yeah. This boss is ridiculous.
Which one is that?
It's the guns in the floor at the end of the hangar.
Oh.
I don't think you actually have to kill the guns, but...
No, you just have to kill the doorway.
Yeah. I probably shouldn't try to even kill the guns. Since, like, I hit the doorway 5 more times and it blew up. Stage 8, Aliens Lair. Rest 18. So everyone else is finished by this point, right?
I don't think Dadaph has.
I'm at the stage 8 boss right now, and thanks for the fix with hitting only the door.
Man. Where are you, Brick?
I just died twice against the waterfall boss. I don't know a quick way to kill that waterfall boss. I always have to just cross my fingers and hope his tentacle fire doesn't ever kill me.
Okay, loop 2.
What? No, that was BS. I just had one of those deaths I was talking about where you fall from the top of the screen with your new life and then fall directly into a pit.
That's so awesome.
It is, it's great. Things like that are the reason I have played Contra for so long and become such an expert, because it's so much fun. No!
Oh yeah. Enemies definitely shoot faster on loop 2.
Yeah, I'm finding that out, unfortunately.
Whoa! Face service from nowhere. Well, from the boss, I guess. That's not nowhere.
I wonder why they didn't add more base levels to the game. Like, I don't want more base levels, but I wonder why they stopped at 2.
Alright.
Mercy, I guess?
The boss is going Doki Doki in his Kokoro. And now he's dead.
It's not like he likes you or anything.
Yeah. Tsundere Falcon.
Tsundere Red
I'm
Falcon.
done. Is this race basically over? No, Dadaph's the plan.
Where's he at?
I'm at the sub-boss in the alien world, some heart thing, I think. Is that the final boss?
Yeah, the giant alien heart is the final boss.
Okay.
I consider
lives
myself a
left.
hero. I already did.
And I killed it.
Nice.
I made it to the base 2 boss in loop 2 before everybody finished.
Nice.
Not bad.
Damn it, I wonder...
Did Dadaph
Yeah, he
finish?
just finished.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm wondering how many lives I have left, so I'm gonna kill this boss and find out. Unfortunately, it's the longest boss in the game.
So, Rick, you played without the code, right?
I did.
Nice.
Nice.
Special thanks to AC Contra Team.
So,
Kishi, do you know who Ume-chan is? Is he like somebody we know who his name is now?
Is he the head guy, like the first name in the credits?
It's like, yeah, I think he's the first name in the credits since it's directed by Ume-chan.
I don't think he's worked at Konami for many years, but he was in charge of the most of the Contra games, and I think some Castlevania games on NES.
Alright, so I finished that with Rest 12, which means it only took me 48 lives to get through the game.
Well done.
Yeah.
I have Rest 5.
I consider myself a hero.
As well you should. You know what? It is nice to have a race video that's not 3 hours long.
Yeah, that's true.
So you want to do Super C? Is that what you're saying?
I've never played Super C. I was never man enough to play it.
It only has a 10 life code after all.
Exactly.
I was gonna say that we should do Contra the RPG to make sure we do a long video. Then I realized that's basically Vandal Parts.
Wait, Contra the RPG?
Yeah.
Is that a thing?
No,
Oh, thank God.
not really.
Alright, well, thanks for playing, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hunt,
this one.
time to hunt down a Super C ROM, I guess.
I've never played Super C.
Actually, the
It's
Japanese
difficult.